One, two, three.
Hello.
Hello, guys, and welcome to another podcast, another episode of Ash and Rima. We would like to introduce our new guest. Thank you guys for accepting our invitation. Thank you for accommodating us in your place. Thank you for everything, and we would like to welcome Kevin and Leanne.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, and this is our baby Tanina.
Yes.
Currently having
She's currently
don't be bothered while she's sleeping.
eating. Yeah. So we would like to start by asking guys the most important question of all. That,
Yeah, of course.
what was the reason and why did you come to UK? And yeah.
Yeah. I'll start with that. Initially it was 20, I think that was 2018 or 2019 when I'm thinking like planning to go abroad. As we all know, like Filipino nurses don't get paid well. So I was thinking of like stepping up my new source of income. That's why I thought of like going. Initially, his dad actually invited me because his dad was working in the US. He invited me to work there as a nurse because he said that they have like a family friend, like an attorney who's like sponsoring, not really sponsoring, but she can like fix, your visa application and everything. And once I pass the licensure exam for the US, then I'll be having a permanent green card already, which is actually a good thing. But I think I've made up my mind already that time that I could probably try go to the UK because of rumors that it's a good, work-life balance working as a nurse here. So yeah,
So that was your like main reason for the work-life balance.
it was, yeah, more of a work-life balance because um honestly, again, as a nurse working in the Philippines before, we don't have a good work-life balance because
Yeah.
we work like for 8 hours, 10 hours, and then we get on call, and that could run up for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
So you end up, very exhausted and not paid well. So,
Yeah. And sometimes when there's like a calamity or typhoon,
Yeah,
they ask you
you're
to stay
expected.
longer.
Yeah.
And
Expect
then
us to stay.
they don't pay you. Yeah,
They don't pay
extra.
you well. If I remember correctly, her pay around that time was less than 20,000 pesos. And that's not a lot even.
Mhm.
And we were staying in BGC, probably the most expensive place in
Yeah.
the Philippines. So yeah, it wasn't easy, and every time she comes home from work, she's very tired, she's stressed, and she takes it out on me for example. So yeah, so she was really determined to go to the UK at the time,
Mhm.
and yeah, of course,
But-
fully supported on
yeah,
that.
but I think right now that the circumstances have changed. Like I think nurses are being paid better now compared to they get
In the Philippines.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Philippines, I think they get paid at least 30,000 pesos now, so that's like the starting, and then
It depends on what company you're working for.
yeah.
But mostly like BPO companies or healthcare industries,
Yeah.
office based, they pay higher.
Yeah. And I think one of the most well-known hospitals in the Philippines now also offer kind of like sponsorships to go to the US, to the UK, as part of their kind of like retention program.
Yeah.
If you stay there for 3 years,
They're gonna help
they're
you
gonna
to-
help you if you want to go to other. So they're offering a lot of these benefits and higher pay.
Yeah, as
Same.
opposed to before.
Yeah, because during the pandemic, they really were, short staffed because everyone wants to go to
Sure.
Yeah.
the UK, to the US, everywhere.
And when did you guys start to apply for, like, how long was the process? Like, from application?
Yeah. When did you start to apply for the dependent visa?
So I came here in the UK about October 2020, then second wave of pandemic, I think.
Yeah.
And then because initially we didn't thought of like having a dependent visa. We never knew about it before that it existed. Then I came to know it on a Facebook page. So all the while before I thought I could only have Kevin here on a fiance visa, which costs a lot.
Yeah.
Or if you get married, which is at the time I think it wasn't like much of a thought for us. It wasn't lost. Then I came to know that page, and then I saw a lot of like unmarried partners having their fiance here or having their boyfriend or girlfriend here. And so we tried applying, I think 2 months after I came here. And then the whole process,
December.
yeah, the whole process, I think that took us like 7 months.
Oh no! It wasn't not the whole process because we started December. I was here April, and I think I finished throughout the application. I started in January, maybe around up until February.
So Diane was here by.
Yeah, she was.
She was already
She was already here around October 2020, and
Okay.
then I arrived April.
April.
But I think the whole process took around 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was me going to Manila, I think at least every other day because I wanted to get the requirements, and then there's appointments for the visa, appointments for the I think it was like TV check or something like that. So there was a lot of requirements, but also because of my nature, I don't want to leave things to chance. So I would the main thing with the visa, dependent visa that we're applying for, because we're not married, we have to prove that we've stayed on
Together.
one location for at least 2 years. So
You have to give a proof
Yeah,
that you did together.
yeah, exactly. I need to get proof and just testaments that we did. And it was a lot because it's pretty hard to evidence that, to prove
Sure.
that, and without proper maybe pictures
Yeah.
or maybe testaments from the landlord. So what I did is I contacted landlords. I went to the barangays to get a what was that? I think it was called, I don't know if it was the cedula or something else, but sort of like a letter that I had them stamp and notarize to sort of prove that yes, they stayed here from this day to this day.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also asked,
Back in Philippines.
yeah, back in just back in the Philippines, and then I also asked our landlord back then to also at the same time sort of like just sign a letter that I made, and then I had it notarized. I'm just trying to get as much evidence as I can,
Yeah.
in addition to maybe pictures, and we also I think I also collected pictures of like deliveries from like Uber Eats or something like that. Yeah, all of that, just anything that has an address on it and our name on it,
Sure.
just to add to that. So by the end of it, I think I had maybe at least 25 pages of proof just to send over to. Yeah, it's because I want to be extra sure.
So you did your research.
Yeah, I did. And on that same Facebook page that she mentioned, there were a lot of people also asking or had experience applying for this. What did they submit, and this and that. So it was, I'm just trying to get as much proof as I can so that they
Did you get that from somebody, or did you just start?
For some of it, I got it from the group where they said, "Oh, we submitted this, or we submitted that." Okay, then I'll try to get that, and then at some point I also had some sort of like epiphany that okay, maybe I could use this.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Draft a letter, or maybe go somewhere to just as a proof. So it's a lot of those. That's why I was always back and forth in Manila. But I mean, it worked. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess you can't be too sure. You can't leave it to chance because one, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Two, it's really gonna prolong. Because I think if you get rejected for one, you can apply for another one for 6 months.
Okay.
So
There's like a time frame.
yeah, there's like a time frame, of course, because they can't really just keep on accepting.
Yeah. So apart from that, like evidence, what are the requirements? You have pass, you have.
You have to do this TB check. I think it's I forgot what it's called. TB tuberculosis.
So you have an X-ray.
It's an IOM certificate.
IOM
What they call
certificate.
IOM certificate.
Yeah, so basically they just need to check that in your lungs an X-ray, of course, that you don't have any underlying tuberculosis symptoms or viruses that you're gonna bring to the UK.
Yeah.
So they have to check that.
And is it like approved places?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think it's only one place that they do that for,
Yeah.
just to
Happy.
yeah, it's in the family. So it's only that one place. So you get an appointment, they email you, and then on the same day you get the certificate of
Yeah.
approval that you're good, you don't have any underlying symptoms, and then you keep that for that your appointment with the visa itself.
Wow.
But it's also one of the requirements that you're going to submit to the visa for them to check. And the visa itself, because there are two ways to submit the any evidences or any requirements that you have. You can either upload it online,
Yeah.
where I think it's also somewhat similar here
Yeah.
in stats, but you can upload it online, or you can go to the office, and then you can give them the forms, you can give them their everything, and then they can scan it for you and then upload it to the server. But of course, that has an underlying fee of I think.
And how long that was period between you submitting documents and you
I think it was around, because once you because submitting the documents and then popping up on the office for the biometric,
Yeah.
that's like the last thing.
Mm.
So once you submit it, you get the appointment, the date of the appointment to go to the office
Mm.
and then get the biometric. So I would say from the start, when we started getting the requirements, getting the necessities, that's I would say around a month and a half.
okay.
Okay.
Up until
Until now.
we're confident enough that okay, we have everything, so we can upload it to the website.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
That's reasonable, because I think at that time we're also very lenient in terms of accepting people.
More in UK.
Yeah, in the UK, because they're getting a lot of nurses.
Mm.
Well, of course, I guess they want to be lenient as well with family. Yeah. So they were very lenient at the time, and yeah. So
And did you ever have to consider or like the marriage before, or did you like let them know something like about that? Or?
no, there was no need because of the type of visa that it
Oh,
was.
okay.
Because it was a dependent visa, and you don't necessarily have to be a fiance. You don't have necessarily to get engaged. So just as long as I think at the time you just need to prove that you've lived in the same residence for
Like
2
you
years.
have to take.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It
That's
doesn't have to be that you're married or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
just to sort of prove that there's some sort of relationship there. And yeah, I guess 1.5
Mm.
time itself, and then
Did you have to pass other papers like birth certificate? or-
yes, of course, the birth certificate, and then I think
Copy of
copy
passport.
of passport.
They also ask for like my salary for like a good 3 months worth of payslip.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
also like visa sponsorship.
sponsorship. Yeah,
So-
or sponsorship.
What's it called again? They also ask for my COE
Yeah, COE and
and also like
What is the
certificate of employment.
and also they need to see if how we'll be able to live here, like if there's like a sort of relative or do we rent like an apartment or some place to stay.
So they need to know like the address where you live.
Yeah, you need to know the address, and that address can actually accommodate the
To
people that you're carrying. And I think also because you're a nurse, they also require the international health surcharge. What was it?
Yeah.
That's like a- yeah,
They
IHS.
required that before.
Yeah, they
But it
require
was
that,
waived.
but it wasn't
Yeah.
waived because she's a nurse.
yeah, like
If it wasn't waived, I think it's like around £1,000
Yeah.
per dependent. So
Yeah.
it's a lot. But yeah, those, the birth certificates, and then I think at some point we also made a letter from our parents, just sort of like stating the history of our relationship.
Yes.
Like a proof, no?
Like a proof.
Yeah,
that
kind
you
of
know
like
about
that.
their relationship.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
they, they are aware of the relationship and
Yeah.
they're saying
Nobody's getting kidnapped.
exactly. No one is
Yeah.
yeah. So we did that. Honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot of requirements that I think it's only a lot because it was me, but it probably is much less for others.
Yeah.
Why?
Much less.
The time that we were supposed, no, it wasn't rejected, but the initial application, they asked for more proof
Yes.
Really?
So once you upload
of the relationship.
the documents and then you pop in the office for the biometrics, of course they're gonna look at the documents
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And then what happened was for us, it wasn't that it was rejected. I think it's more like they're asking for more proof, more information or something like that.
Yeah.
And of course, it's us seeing that, you get this sort of like, okay,
Yeah.
it's not enough. Okay,
Yeah.
what else do I need to? What else can I get?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. And I don't know. I think it's sort of like a protocol that they
Yeah.
do, just to
Just to make sure.
just to make sure that
Yeah.
I guess just trying to gauge your
The genuine
how much you really want to pursue it or
Mm.
something like that. But yeah, I think with that, I just resubmitted the same things,
Mm.
but I also did get some additional stuff like the barangay,
The Uber Eats.
yeah, the Uber Eats, some of that, yeah. Sort of like just additional any information that would have our name
Mm.
or my name or her name and the same address.
Yeah.
That's golden. So that, like I said, it worked.
Yeah.
They are asking for that, and then I think from submitting it, I think I submitted around early March,
Mhm.
something like that, maybe second week of March, and then 2 weeks after I got the approval. Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Not
2 weeks,
too bad,
3 weeks
yeah.
after.
Not too long.
Yeah, and I think the factor on that as well is because it's around COVID time.
Mm.
So you're not really, sort of like lining up for the appointment. You're not really going to the office every time just to get this and that. And you would always have an appointment set up.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's easier for you to, just, okay, it's my appointment, this is my appointment time, just
Mm.
pop in there. And I guess it's the same for everyone. That's why it's a much more streamlined process.
Yeah.
That's why,
And the place doesn't get crowded.
yeah, the place doesn't get
You
crowded.
have to feel that.
There's not a lot of people. So I guess like I said, it's much more it's streamlined at the time. That's why it seemed much faster.
So, roughly how much you spent with the papers or processing, like, if you still remember, yeah.
I would say with the processing, overall, I think it would be at least 50,000-60,000 pesos
Mhm.
at the time. But that was just for processing, and there were a lot more where we paid
Mm.
for the ticket.
Yeah. You have to
And-
pay for your own ticket.
Yeah, you have to pay.
Because when
Once-
you come on your workers
You
visa,
have the agency.
Yeah.
They pay.
Yeah, they paid for it, and then I think you just pay a portion of it. Yeah.
and is that agency based in the Philippines?
Philippines.
The Philippines, yeah. So there's that. You have to pay for the ticket, of course, because
Mhm.
everything will be our expense.
Right.
And unluckily at that time, unfortunately, I was one of the first ones who got hit by the hotel quarantine,
Yeah.
where it's a requirement.
To do the
Ah,
before.
yeah, this happened. God.
Yeah. So
It wasn't that long as well.
yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't long. I think you have to stay there for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and it was 1,700, 1,800 pounds
Mm.
for the 2 week stay.
So you have to pay that.
Yeah, which you have to pay. Of
Yeah.
course, you have to pay upfront. It is.
Yes.
It's very. The funny thing here is that we got the approval for the visa around March 26th.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that. But before that, we already booked my ticket, my plane ticket,
Mm.
maybe around early March, February, something like that,
Mm.
for April 9th.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure how long it's gonna take to get the approval because it did say it might take a month and a half,
Yeah.
but it got approved in 2 weeks. So
Okay.
we booked it for the April 9th, but we were not sure that we might get it before the night. So it's like, okay, let's move the ticket to the 19th. Give it 10 days.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So at least you have some time.
And you had to.
Yeah, I
You
had
have to
to, we
rebook.
had to rebook
Yeah.
it, which was free, I think. I don't remember there
Mm.
being a charge for it. I think because of the
Which airline did you fly with?
I think we flew with
Turkish.
Turkish.
Not Turkish.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the funny thing there is that when we got the approval, I think at some point in between the 26th, March 26th, and the April 9th, the UK had an announcement of the hotel quarantine,
Yeah.
which starts on April 9th.
Mm.
So-
I think that quarantine thing, the whole thing was like,
So business.
it was like a year thing, and that's it. They just,
Yeah,
they just
it
made
was.
the-
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a lot
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, it's £1,800, which converting to Philippine peso, it's like 120,000 pesos.
Mm.
30. And just for that, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't really get to use it. Sure, you
Mm.
get to stay in the hotel for 2 weeks, but it's not really. You can't because you can't really go out. You can't
Yeah.
go out of the hotel. They do allow you to go out to get like some exercise out,
Yeah.
Mm.
but you have to be escorted. You have to call the reception. You have to be
Mm.
escorted out.
Somebody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for the most part,
Did you see them during that time?
no. Yeah, we can't. I don't think anyone can
not
come in.
allowed.
That's
Yeah.
not
Not allowed.
either staff or the person staying in the hotel. Yeah, so they're very strict in that regard. But
Mm.
luckily, I think at some point I was already bored and I really missed beer. So I think she had an Uber Eats
You made me
delivered.
order.
Yeah, we ordered Uber Eats, beer,
Yeah.
and then
Mm.
she got it delivered to the hotel, which
Mm.
they're
Wow.
really open with.
Yeah.
Because it's fine. It's just food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
the food there, although nice, can get very repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
So it's part of that. So on top of the 60,000 pesos that we paid for the processing, for the visa, for everything, then
Like-
the ticket,
The
and then the hotel quarantine. I think I don't know.
Maybe 200 to 300.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe around 300, 350, something like that.
Around that.
So a lot of that just for coming
Just to
here.
go.
That's coming here. That's not even spending anything.
I
You
know.
know.
So what can you advise like to all the couples or anyone who wants to bring their loved one or their husband or boyfriend?
Can I say something? Although I'm not in the mind. Well, it's kind of a joke, but as you can see with all the expense, you need to make sure that the partner you're taking is the one you're gonna marry.
That's it. Yeah.
To be sure. Like the groups, like, and then when they arrive here, they went to
They went separate ways.
yeah, they went separate ways. So you have to be sure.
Yeah.
You're willing to like share this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think the most important thing as well to consider is that you're ready for all the expenses as well.
Yeah.
Because it's
All of these expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
for the
all
dependent-
all
Wow.
for the dependent visas.
And actually the only thing as well is that your partner it's a dependent visa, so we can get work anywhere, you can work, anything as well. Because it's
Mhm.
dependent. It's not like when you're
It's not
coming
very
here
restrictive.
I thought there's like so much.
I mean, the restriction, I think, is that,
Yeah.
of course, you can get money from public funds.
Yeah, and you can't have two jobs like that.
You can have two
I
jobs.
see. Oh.
What you can have is a job as a kind of like a football coach or something,
Ah,
a sports coach, something like that.
Okay.
And I think a newscaster as well. Something
Mm,
that actually I have it here. Yeah, let me.
no.
Yeah.
I think it's here.
It's crazy that you come in here, but
Oh, no,
he's
it's not.
following you and he can get the job.
get-
Yeah,
But you have to be a skilled worker.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to be a skilled worker.
Yeah, that is the thing about it. That and
Like you can
you're
get
very restrictive. She can't get any
Like
work that's not related to medical,
Mm.
where I can get any work as long as I don't. I think I said, as long as I don't run for office or run any football
Yeah.
football
Yeah, yeah,
leagues,
Yeah.
because that's very important.
So you
But,
have to be really prepared.
Yeah, you have to be very prepared for, like what she said, that you're taking the person who's actually going to be
Yeah.
staying with you,
Yeah.
because it's not easy, and also the expense, because again, all that expense is just for coming here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you also have to worry about the expense until your partner gets an actual job.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready to bear all that expense.
And guys, for the ending, we'd like to ask you, are you happy in UK, or
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
considering something else? What's
But you're gonna settle in UK, or do you plan to go back to Philippines? Plan.
To be honest, our initial plan was just to dip our feet in the water, like, see how it goes here, and if we're okay with like our careers and everything, so we're gonna stay.
Yeah.
But now I'm on to my 5th year
Mm.
of being here in the UK, working here in the UK.
time flies?
Time
Yeah.
flies. So I think our plan is to like apply for ILR first and then see how
Yeah.
it goes.
That's residence, isn't it?
Yeah, residency,
Settle.
and then the citizenship.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've already been here for 5 years, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the moment it's easier to no, it's easy to sort of like plan what you're going to do
Yeah.
in the next 5 years, or something like that. But it's also easy for something to change within that.
Yeah, that's-
within 6 months. something like
Anything
that.
can change.
Yeah, so anything changed. So at the moment, our plan really is just to get that citizenship first for all of us, and then once we get that, then we can decide whether we want to stay here or we maybe want to move somewhere with more sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing, I mean, everything is good here in the UK, especially NHS because it's free healthcare. But then
Yeah,
I don't know, but maybe some people thrive in the winter, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
The one-
Nobody likes it. I'm
Yeah,
telling
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
People
Even
from North Europe as well.
like locals here, they would prefer sun,
Yeah.
summer
Yeah.
over winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, during summer, I know, I think, yeah, during summer vacation, they even go to somewhere sunny.
Somewhere
even-
Yeah.
Warmer,
yeah,
yeah.
even warmer.
Yeah, before I came here, I thought, why are locals here in the UK? They're very fond of like summertime. And then when I came here,
Yeah. You
I
understand.
kind of understand.
You only get
So
2
it can
weeks.
rain in the fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's there's
Stability
that
is, but
factor.
yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, the free healthcare is great.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Recently,
Thank you.
probably not so.
Thank you, NHS.
Yeah, taking offense. Yeah, sure. There have been sort of like struggles with scheduling and stuff, but the fact that it's there and it's free really puts your mind at ease.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, the people. I guess we're also really just really lucky with the people that we've met so far.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
her batchmates that went here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
family to us.
Mm.
Ashley, you guys, and
Yeah.
Royce and Art and everyone are
Hi,
family to us.
Hi guys.
Then when we moved here in
Yeah.
Basingstoke from Croydon, we have a Filipino community that really accepted us from day one.
Okay.
From day one. So
Yeah.
I guess we're really lucky with the people that we met. Actually, even our landlady back in Croydon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very nice.
Yeah.
The nicest people.
Yeah, we're just lucky to meet.
Yeah,
Thank
we're just really lucky to meet people that are we can consider family.
Yeah, yeah,
They are really good, so that our experiences are really good. We can't really complain.
yeah.
So
It's good like you have a good support.
Yeah.
You get the support, good support,
yeah,
Yeah. So it actually like ease the
Yeah.
homesickness. Yeah.
yes, because that's
Really.
that really hits a lot, especially on gloomy days, on rainy days.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not easy. For sure, that's for sure.
So
Oh.
thank you,
Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah.
Diane.
inviting us over. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
I can only speak from the background.
So, we hope you enjoyed this podcast, guys. We'll
Make sure to like and subscribe to channel.
Yeah, hit the notification button.
So you'll be get notified anytime, every time we have a new vlog or podcast.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
Till next time.